And here we go on some Harvest Day. Harvest Day apparently is in South America this time. I believe it was in Eastern Europe last time. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. That's just how I remember it. And we are doing some rush, some attackers, and you can't really see it on that map, and I certainly didn't see it when I looked at that map for the first time. But some of the bases have changed. I mean, not the actual position of the crates, but the actual bases have moved. So you'll be going around looking for some crates specifically on the second base, and there's nothing but empty buildings. So that's interesting. There's a lot of new stuff added to this map, and I really dig the thunderstorm in the background. That's just awesome. Yeah, so starting as an engineer, rocking some anti-armor kit because I know this is a vehicle-heavy map. So I'm going with some RPG, plus darts, plus all kind of other upgrades. And I'm kind of gutted that I didn't get to get a tank to start with, so that kind of sucks. I really would have liked to start the match with a tank, so I can kind of mirror my version I did earlier on Bad Company 1. But it's not going to happen. This is the very, very, very first time I ever played any of these maps. This is even before the Oasis one I did. So I'm just having a look around the base and just checking out everything new. Clearly Howitz is gone. I was like, Howitz is gone. But we get UAV, and that's almost better on this map because it can't be sniped or whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I'm just having a look around. I think Benzella jumped on UAV, so I've got some random go with me. And I'm going to go up around the left side here, where I usually bring a tank, and see what I can do on this little fast mover with this random guy got on here. But I'm not expecting much because I have no idea what this base looks like. So I'm coming over the hill here, and we're racing down the hill, and suddenly I'm looking at a base which is not familiar to me at all. Like, why is there a massive building there? There was nothing there, I swear there wasn't. This guy in the attic. Throw a grenade, and just have a little peek at the crate. That's interesting that it's in a destructible building. It was before, but it was, what was it? It was in a building over here, and I'm getting shot from across the river. And apparently there's gun emplacements and all kinds of crap across the river there. So I had no clue. I thought there was just nothing there. And there's even a spawn point by the looks of it. So I was completely and utterly just blown away by that base. But I get a tank now, so that's good. Check what upgrade I got on, and that's smoke. I put smoke on because I figured it would get rid of the darts. I'm having real trouble with tanks lately, trying to get rid of darts with smoke. Not quite sure if it works too well. I know it works with chaff with choppers, but it's supposed to work with tanks, last time I heard, but it doesn't work too well. So I was thinking that I would be able to get rid of all the darts on me in this open area, but of course that never happens because darts are such a rarely used thing. So we're speeding along here, and I think B just got destroyed there, so that's the one that I think is just outside a barn, the main barn there that can come down. The barn doesn't kill it, but you can certainly arm it, and taking the barn down gets rid of some cover next to it, so that's useful. And we're going following this tank over here, which is an old tactic used in the old battlefield. Just coming up over this hill and coming around the back and bombarding random buildings in the base from an angle they're not expecting, and missiles and stuff have a problem getting to you. So we're coming around here, and I have designs on seeing what's on with this base here, and I'm looking at it, and there's no crate icons here. I'm looking at that barn, which is usually where the crates would be, and the other barn where the other crate would be. There's no crates there at all, so I'm like, what the hell? Well, time to move on. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to be doing about this now. This was a little stopover base we're coming up to here. I see a sniper, and I'm having real trouble killing him. I can't believe that second shot didn't kill him with splash damage, to be honest. And I lose him in the smoke. I know he's around somewhere. Oh, there he is. So he's not going to get a C4 on me. So we're coming to this base, and this base is usually used for attackers on some of the bases coming up, but they're actually defending this base. So this is almost an entirely new defense for the defenders here, because that's something you don't usually see. Blow up the tank, because obviously I'm abandoning it, because I thought the mortar strike would kill it, and you can't let defenders grab assets like that. If they repair that, it's going to be a problem. So I managed to kill it, and see what I do about these crates. I have no idea what the hell they are or what they're doing, so I kill some cover around the crate with the fast mover thing here. I'm just having a little scout around, and a little bit of glitch for the capture card, but that'll clear up soon. Nothing as bad as the Oasis map, that's for sure. And we got books and stuff in the cupboard. That's new. So I'm taking a look at that. Have a little look around, looking at some pictures, and stayed a little bit too long in one location, and I got owned for it. Got distracted by looking in a cupboard and seeing what's in stock. So that's pretty funny. Penzilla's still on the UAV doing the UAV thing, so I don't really have a spawn point to go to. I decided to spawn in the farm and have a little look. There's no vehicles or anything on the mini map there, so it's a hell of a long walk. I'm tempted to speed this walk up as it glitches a little bit, but what the hell? I'm just gonna keep on walking over there to show you how far this damn thing is. So this is a base that you used to attack on, and I thought that they'd move the crates out of the barns, yeah, but I thought that they'd be on the ground or something, maybe in the prefab right in front of me would be a good place to do it, that prefab there. But no, they moved the whole damn thing, so this is now just a stopover base. I mean, there's not really much point to it. Also, I think a bit later, I noticed there's an entirely new base across the field over there, which I hadn't seen before, so that's entirely new to me. And I'm sneaking up on the base here. No idea what kind of assets they got. I didn't even know that they have a 50 cal, and they can shoot me, so that was interesting. And I draw the guy because I can't shoot straight. My cursor was sliding back and forth. I just couldn't even seem to aim at him straight there. So I'm surprised I even got the draw on that one. But we got someone nearby. I go with assault and get a bit more range. Haven't seen any tanks recently, so assault maybe, or recon. Just decide what to use. I think I go with medic, because walking all that way was a pain, and if I can res some teammates and stuff in there, then that will give me a spawn point. So that's why I went with the medic there. But I spawn in base anyway, so that sucks. But there's a fast mover now, so that's less sucky. And get over there. And obviously one crate's armed. And doing some good thing I hadn't run across any people trying to spawn camp us. I think put most of their efforts into defense. This was a full game after all, so there's a lot of people around. But these crates kind of fell a bit quick. I wasn't expecting that really. And gonna make a beeline for this crate and arm it if I can. Take care of threats first. And it's an arms down thing, so I take care of the threats first. Unfortunately, I get hand grenaded by a random guy coming from the spawn point. That was a really random hand grenade. I'm not quite sure where he threw that. That might have been the guy I killed. I'm not quite sure. I have to check that. But it's a shame because I killed the guy there, and the tank was coming, and he got pincer movement by the guy behind me. So someone would have got a savior bonus on me from the tank, but unfortunately the hand grenade got me. So that's not going to happen. Now I go for the G3 with the scope, which is one of the first times I used the G3 with the scope, and that's a problem because it turns out I really don't like the G3 with the scope. So as you can see here, this is me just finding out that I really don't like that setup. If I'm using a G3 with any sort of the scoped on, it's going to be laser scope, just because I don't really see the point in using it any other way. So see, I fail with the scope a bit here, hide in some wreckage, trying to cover the crate that's armed behind me, all the while trying to think about how to make a move on this other crate. Get some guy's attention to tell him that I'm behind him there and then don't finish him off, which pisses me off. But luckily I kill him there, so he was obviously, once I shoot him in the back and he got away, I know I was in a world of hurt there because he knows where I'm coming from because of the hit indicators. And someone's smoking out there. I don't know who that was. That might have been Benzilla, but nice thought. A little bit late for me because I suck so much, and I decided the G3 isn't for me, so I switch over to medic and try and go with the old medic plan I had of keeping either Benzilla alive or other people in the area so we can keep this crate, keep the pressure on this crate. Don't want people disarming it, so I'm going to stay here and watch it. Dying is not a good idea, so I'm going to just keep an eye on the crate. Don't have to worry about that, just keep an eye on the damn crate. I know they're coming from that house somewhere, so I know there's a guy over there. We get the crate, so that's cool. And I know he's there, and I'm looking for him coming out the sides, and there he is. So I open up on him, and you see in the little corner there, the sniper gets me, and Mod 14 finished me off. That kind of sucks that he had a little sniper friend helping him out. Oh well, there's not really much you can do about it. So moving on to part